Okay, first things first, you're probably wondering, what's with the silly headgear? Well, for this video I figured I'd get a little silly, just kind of sit down and show you a couple of hodgepodge things. Just a little bit of everything, some stuff I've just been meaning to get to in a video and have not yet done so. So let's get right to it by starting out with this Blake helmet, which is of course Darth Maul. Picked this up for very, very cheap, and I'll give you a better look at it here. It's a little small on me, but I thought it was kind of cool just to, you know, you can get Star Wars on practically anything, and you know me, anything with Darth Maul, and I'll probably pick up too. I'm not going to wear that the whole time though. I will show you this one, and I might wear this. New hat that I picked up, an Episode 1 hat from Pepsi. It was a Pepsi promotional one. And it's a nice hat. Pretty basic, black with a white logo. Kind of like it. Let's show you some more interesting stuff though. And this was a great vintage find that I found just a couple of weeks ago. And this is from 1978. And this is a radio-controlled R2-D2. You can see he is a little bit, you know, weathered for wear. But he does still work. The batteries in it right now are actually dead. But it does work. I got the remote control that comes with it, and he will roll across the floor. One of the legs tends to stick, but his little eye still lights up, and he will actually roll when you turn him on. And the cool part about him was I also got the box that comes with it. The box is obviously very worn and torn, but it is a great, you know, kind of vintage keepsake to go along with the toy, and I do display it with that. Show you a few other things. Speaking of vintage stuff, here's another very, very cool vintage find from 1977, 78, I think this was. This is the Star Wars Iron-On transfer book, and any of you kids that date back as long as I do will remember how cool these were. This was an actual, these are actual Iron-On transfers that you would rip the page out of the book and iron it onto your t-shirt. And this was the coolest way to show your love of Star Wars back in the day, because there wasn't a whole lot of Star Wars t-shirts floating around out there, so basically you had to make your own. A couple of the pages are loose, and there are two missing out of it, so apparently the previous owner did actually make a couple t-shirts out of this thing, but just a great, great classic find to have. You don't see these around a lot. Speaking of old vintage stuff, let's keep going with that. These are some gifts from a friend of mine who found them in his father's attic while helping him to move, and thought of me. You know, donations to the collection are always welcome and appreciated, but especially when they are as cool as these next couple of items. This is from 1977, the Star Wars portfolio from Ralph McQuarrie. Inside, and I'll just show you a couple real quick. I'm not going to show you all of them because it would just be too hard, but you will get the idea. These are beautiful, beautiful lithograph prints of course, Ralph McQuarrie's original concept art for Star Wars. These are the pieces of art that actually made, helped this movie get made, and you will recognize some of the more iconic images as I flip through them. And some of them you maybe have never seen before. There's a few in there that I don't remember. But that is from the first Star Wars film, of course, and that is a complete set. It's a complete package there. None are missing, and it's in pretty good shape for its age. And then he also found me, and this one's actually a little larger, but the Empire Strikes Back set. And this again is in really nice shape too. All the lithographs inside are really great. The packaging itself is a little frayed and worn, but the pictures inside are in fantastic shape. And this dates back to 1980, I believe. Now I'm going to have to go track down the Return of the Jedi one to complete that set. But a friend of mine gave me those completely free of charge. How cool is that? Alright, let's show you a few other things, and then we'll wind this video down. I showed this in one of my Star Wars blogs, and I have yet to get to this on video. This is an actual Graflex flash gun from the mid-70s. This is the real deal. I found this in a box of parts in the office that I work at for my DJ company. They had it in a box of photography equipment, and this was just laying around in there. Now obviously I did dress it up to make it a lightsaber. I ordered a kit online. Fans sell kits to dress these things up to give me the rubber grips and the little dress up here. and a little chrome tape to cover the logo. I didn't put the belt hook on yet. I got to drill a hole to put the belt hook on there, and I haven't yet gotten to that. But that's all I've done to it. The rest of it is the original Graflex handle. This is an original, not a model or a remake. This is the actual prop they used in the movies. So it was a very, very fun find, very cool find. I actually have another one that I am making a custom lightsaber from, and I'm still working on it. It has a few kinks I need to work out. So, last but not least, let's see, what am I going to show you for the last item here? Ah, I know what I'll show you. I am going to show you one of the coolest finds I found in a while, and it fits in very perfectly in my office. It is very cool R2-D2 telephone. Yes, it is an actual working telephone. And I'm going to show you how it looks. You pick this up. That's my other phone talking, but this is an actual R2-D2 telephone. It has a working handle here and actual numbers that you can dial. Remember these? With an actual wire connected. And it works. It actually functions, and that is the noise that it makes when someone calls the house. So I had to have that set up down here in the office. I just thought it was the coolest thing ever. Anyway, I guess that's going to wind it down for now. I still have tons of other things to show you. I'm really far behind in these things, but I will get to them eventually. I want to thank you guys as always for watching, and we'll see you again real soon. Peace. Okay, so first things first, you're probably wondering what's with the silly headgear. Well, basically for this tour, I'm just going to shake this. The silly headgear here is a Darth Maul. What the hell do they call this? God damn it. Including this from 1977-78. Is actual vintage radio-controlled R2-D2. It does work kinda sorta. I put some fresh batteries in it, which may be dead, but I do have the remote control here. His head does spin around, the little eye lights up. Apparently the batteries are dead. I wanted to show you more on that, but well, damn it, the hell.